What is going on, beautiful people? I am Chev B. Welcome back to my channel. So we're about to do the miracle knots, but this time I feel like I need some color. So the hair that we will be working with today is from Eayon, and this is their lightweight blend of 4, 27, and 30 color. It's a deep wave crochet 100% human hair. So I got this in 18 inches and I received 2.5 packs of hair. So that is 250 strands of hair, but I didn't use all of that hair, girl. I used about 210, if that much. Honestly, you could do 2 packs, but you know, your girl is a little bit extra. Sometimes I like to fill in a couple of areas and then I end up opening my 5th little bundle, but you can use 4. But if you're extra like me, go for the 2.5 pack. So first things first, I braid on my hair. This technique is perfect for the girlies who love a boho braid look, but you can't feed in. So what you're gonna do is you pull the hair through the bottom of your braid and then you braid it down. And because of the texture of this hair, you don't need to do a knot. You don't have to do much of anything because the hair won't slip out, because your hair will act like an anchor, especially if you have 4 type natural hair. Our hair is perfect for these type of styles because of the texture of our hair. The hair is gonna stay in place. So I'm just going to repeat the process. I crochet the hair through almost the very bottom of my hair. You see that I leave a little bit of my hair out so that I could braid it down. And I braid it down a couple of inches until I am satisfied to where I braided down, that I know the hair would be secured. And then I start to add. Now I do about 3 pieces of hair per braid. The one that's at the bottom, and then I put 2 on the braid itself, so 3. In the back part, I do 2, just the braided hair down and then the extra curly piece. But as I go further up, I put more hair. I stick to 3 per braid, depending on the length of your hair and how full you want it. Then you can add as much or as little as you want, but that's just my method. I use majority 3. In certain areas in the front, I did go ahead and put 4, and that is where I end up opening my 5th bundle. But it just depends on your preference, how much money you want to spend, the look that you're going for, and all of that good stuff. So this hairstyle, I'm not going to include how long it took me to braid on my hair, because I don't even know how long it took me to braid on my hair, because I was watching something, I got distracted, I stopped to eat, all of that. And it depends on the length of your hair, how long your braid down takes. Typically, my braid down could take an hour to 2 hours, depending on my mood, how fast I move, how long my nails is, the time of the month, all of that. So you can just judge that part. I think you should do that the day before so you don't feel exhausted like you did too much, because the whole point of this miracle knot method, crochet method, is to let the hairstyle be as fast as you can get it to be done. Usually this style will take up to 8 to 12 hours long, and you can do this entire thing 2 to 3 hours. Like, the girls did the big one when they did this. So I'm just going to show you again and again. Also, I want to mention that the size of your braid matters. And if you want to make sure that you're not like pulling, tugging on your hair and all that stuff, do not do this too small, honey. Because if you do it too small, how are you going to pull the hair through with the crochet hook? So you want to make sure that it's not too small. This is the smallest I personally would go. This was the smallest version of this style that I've done. And that is because I wanted it to be like a small braided look. But yeah, this is the smallest I would go because I don't want my hair to be tugging and all of that. So yeah. Now my hair is blunt cut. So what I do is I put a little bit of my gel on my hair, my braiding gel that I used. Then I go in with the Got To Be freezing spray and I just spray that on there, and it's gonna stay down. So if you have fuzzy ends, or your hair maybe needed a trim, you didn't get a trim, or like me, you got a blunt cut because you got your hair trimmed recently, just use the braiding gel on that part after you finish braiding down, and then spray the Got To Be, and it will stay in place. Like, I'm not having any issue as of right now with that. You can always touch it up later on. I didn't have this issue with all the ears of my hair, but like the ones that have a bigger braid, I realized that I'm gonna need to do a little bit more work. And you see how long my fingernail is? I'm not the best braider, y'all know it. I've been braiding like this for maybe a year and a half now. I've learned to braid, so I'm still pretty new at this. So if I can do it, you can do it, girl. So that is just my little tip, my little nugget to you. If you want to make sure that the ends are smooth, especially if you end up using a body wave hair. But with this hair, it's perfect. I love a more textured hair with more curls because I can hide the imperfections wherever I need to by adding the hair in it. So like I said, we used 2.5 packs of hair, but not really all 2.5. That is just the hair that we had. We had 2.5 packs, which is 5 bundles, and I used the 4 and maybe a couple of pieces from that 5th bundle. I didn't really need to do it, but because I wasn't like counting my strands as I was going, I was just going because I knew I had the security of that 5th bundle. But if it is that you just want to stick to the 2 packs, you can definitely do it. Because look at this. This is when we're at the 5th bundle. I'm like, girl, if I was being more reasonable, I didn't even need to open that 5th bundle because all I had was 3 braids left. So yeah, just take that as you may. If you want to just go with 2 packs, and then just make sure that you are, you know, counting your strands depending on how many braids that you did. I didn't count my braids, I don't know. So this is what the hair is looking like so far, and this style took me 2 hours and 40 minutes because the hair is short. I did 18 inches. My hair is short. It didn't take me any time at all. I love this style because I don't feel exhausted after I have done the miracle knots. It's perfect for vacation. It's perfect for the girls that you already spent the money on getting quality hair. Now you don't have to pay someone to do it because you can do it yourself. You can even ask a family member if you have someone to do it, or you know, you can just get your 360 mirror that is on my Amazon storefront and you just do your braid down yourself. And this is how the hair is looking. I'm like, yeah, we wanted some color and I am loving the look of it. Something that I don't have to do too much to. I love the curl pattern because it's low maintenance. I don't have to be detangling like crazy or nothing like that. Just some water and mousse to get the curls revived whenever they're dry. So I use the Shea Moisture First Control mousse on there just to tame it a little bit. And yeah, that is basically it with this. Like, you see my fingers run through it. I didn't even use a detangling brush for this hair. So anytime if you see the hair is tangling, because remember, this is curly hair, that's natural for curly hair to tangle. Like, if you think about it, your natural hair doesn't stay detangled all the time. You gotta detangle it, right? So that's just how you're gonna take care of the hair. It might get tangly. Girl, get that spray bottle or get your leave-in conditioner, whatever you need to do to untangle the hair, and you're good to go. But so far with this curl pattern, it has been the best. Now for my low porosity girls, you know, we get a little white stuff in the front sometimes, even though our hair is clean with our braiding gel. So I just sprayed that Moroccan oil treatment mist in the front also to protect my edges, and this is how the hair is looking like. I'm like, girl, it is giving Beyonce. Okay, the color and the curl texture. I'm like, Beyonce would wear these braids. Like, come on. Like, they are eating so good. I can do multiple styles with this. I have the half up, half down. We could do a little fringe little situation, curly situation in the front. Do us a little high bun. Do us a half up, half down, a ponytail, every and anything. Let me know what you guys think about this look. All the details for this hair will be in the description box down below. I love y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Go on, big up on yourself. Bye guys.